Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, you may have noticed back like, I don't know, 9 or 10 months ago when the F-14 got released, that it's been kind of tricky to consistently find decent matches for the American team in simulator battles. And it's kind of gotten a little bit better over time, but I assume the problem was just that American aircraft just generally tend to be a lot more popular than Russian ones. Like more, let's say, normal people, know what an F-14 is or know what an F-16 is. If you ask my dad what a Sukhoi 27 is, he's not going to know, is he? But he might, he knows the F-14 because he grew up in the 80s. So a lot of people sort of know these aircraft and they're just automatically drawn to the American tech tree and drawn to these aircraft. So it can be kind of tricky to find matches for American teams because they generally all tend to be full, right? However, that's kind of gotten a little bit less prevalent the last sort of couple of months. And I'd say even since the last update, Sky Guardians, with Russia receiving the Yak 141 and Germany getting their MiG-29, a lot more people are actually sort of gotten drawn to the red side. So if you look at the matches right now, you'll actually find most of them have tend to have more Russian players, or more red sides. More people on the red team. So I thought, why not? Try this. Let's take this opportunity to actually try and get a decent match in the F-14. Something that I've been trying for months, but could never actually achieve. So I'm going to look for a match in a second. Hopefully we can, I can get some decent kills or whatever without the enemy team leaving, within 20 minutes. And hopefully I don't get my ass kicked because the new MiG-29s and the Yak 141s over there, R-2070Rs are actually are pretty damn dangerous. So I shall see you in a second. Not sure if that was friendly that was locking me or... It's definitely still pointing his radar at me, so I'm gonna have to sort of, because I don't have chaff at this altitude. I don't have chaff, so I forgot about that. I shouldn't actually be flying that high. Not that chaff does anything nowadays, but that looks like they're all friendlies over there. Great, so it was a friendly that was locking me. Lovely. It's always nice when that happens. When a teammate thinks that you're an enemy. Right, I see a dot over there. Radar's coming up with a few contacts as well. I'm also getting pinged from that direction, RWR, so could be a bit dangerous. These guys are flying pretty low, and there's two of them. One of them's fired a missile as well.
Guide on me.
Actually, I think what I'll do, because if they're flying MiG-29s and they're sort of pointing over there somewhere, their radar isn't going to be wide enough. Like their radar sweep isn't going to be wide enough to see me over here. So what I might do is I might just dive down, try and blend in with the ground a little bit, and then hopefully pick them off when they're not looking. Okay, I think this guy sees me. Never mind. Oh, he doesn't see me. Fox 1. Yeah, he's turning away though. Yeah, see, chaff. See, that's the problem with the F-14 radar. Like, it cannot track in rear aspect. So if you see the target like turning away from you, you have to go into pulse mode. And pulse mode is just like, it's one chaff and it loses lock. So that's the thing I don't like about the F-14. Now, the F-14 can kind of get away with it because it can actually dogfight. But the thing is, the new British Tornado, the F-3, the air-to-air variant, has the same radar, and that thing can't dogfight. So, should have locked him on radar. Wait, has he not seen me? Because he's not turning. Try a sidewinder. Nice, what's with these people and just losing sight of me the second we merge? I mean, I'm not complaining, but Right, there is someone over there, and I think there were two people approaching from that side as well. And there's a missile or a contrail or something like that. This is kind of dangerous because I really don't want to get caught with my pants down here. Who's that up here? Oh, yep, that's enemy. Fox 1. Oh, it's that bloody convoy again that's shooting at me. Dude, honestly, the convoys are so annoying in this game mode. I don't know why they're just so overpowered, because you can't even fight them. Like, it's hard to get them even with, like, Mavericks and stuff like that. I mean, I have my theories on why they're the way they are, but I'll keep them to myself for this video, because I don't want it to be that kind of video. Alright, that guy's dead. Who's behind me? I don't know, but this is kind of scary. I'm just going to run away. Honestly, man, I don't, like... I'm not one of those people that says, like, you have to take every single fight that you sort of come across in Sim, because... at the end of the day, like, if that's a MiG-29 that's locking me, and there's a very, very strong chance that it is, judging by how his radar is just, like, ignoring the ground clutter and tracking me in rear aspect, there's a very, very good chance that, like I said, it's a MiG-29, which is very, very, very dangerous. And at this sort of altitude, if we get to the merge, he's going to outperform me. Right? I also don't have any radar missiles. I only have like three Sidewinders left that are only rear aspects, so I don't even have like any sort of head-on weaponry or anything like that. So like, what's the point? Why should I force that fight? So I found another game. We're on Denmark, of all places. But Denmark's quite cool because it... I never complained about Denmark. But it gets a carrier, which is quite cool if you're flying in a Phantom or
Attention to the designated grid
an
square.
F-14. Or a Harrier, for that matter. He's not got his landing gear down. Is he going to realize? Ah, there we go. He puts it down.
Attention to the map.
Oh, that's smooth.
Excellent.
That's really smooth. All right. So the good thing is that we're actually on anyway. So we're on Denmark right now, as you can see. The good thing about this is Denmark takes place at sea level, and that's where the F-14 performs at its best, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the wings forward. I'm running 4 Sidewinders and 4 Sparrows, by the way, because I don't know. I just feel like radar missiles at the moment just aren't it. You know what I mean? Like they just to be honest, they just kind of suck. They're just so easy to counter. So hopefully I can get some cool footage here and some cool dogfights maybe, and a few kills. But it kind of depends on what the enemy team's doing. So, cause if the enemy team just knows what they're doing the whole time, then it's going to be kind of tricky. Basically, I'm going to have to dogfight for like every single kill, and while that'll be fun, it means I'm going to get third-partied a lot. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 cool fights, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect nowadays anymore, to be honest, from games, because yeah, I don't know, man. Sim is just kind of there's so many like little features and stuff now instead of just like raw flight performance, and it really depends on like if your opponent knows what they're doing and knows how to counter each one of these features, right? And if they do, then it's down to old-fashioned, you know, merge, get into the dogfight, who can turn tighter and get guns on. Whereas if they're sort of like a newer player and they don't know how to dodge a radar-guided missile or aren't that proficient with the flare button yet or whatever, it's generally easier to get kills, obviously, and you can rack them up a lot quicker as well. So it kind of depends. Where is this guy? I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Trying not to crash into the trees here.
Need cover.
Ah! Alright, never mind. I honestly don't know why I even go for head-ons, man, because I suck so bad at them for some reason. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But why am I even turning away from this guy? I can just fly straight towards him and stay low to the ground. Yeah, there we go. See? Already dodged a missile. I don't know if you heard that or not, but... That is a... I'm not sure what that is. It might be a 29. I'd like to identify him first. There we go. So that is an enemy. I need to be careful. The target's behind me. There's also a phantom that's just pulled in the way.
On me.
Okay, so there's like 3 of us after this guy now. That's cool.
We are losing.
Fox 1 on this guy. That's a MiG-29. Please don't fly low. Please. No! God. So frustrating. See, because there's a good chance he didn't even do that on purpose, right? There's a good chance he just kind of like, it was just part of his, like, turn to just, you know, sort of arc downwards like that, and it just completely avoided my radar missile by doing it. Oh god, okay, so now I need to deal with this guy, and there's also people coming from that direction, so I need to be careful. Oh god, I've lost him. Okay, no, I think that's him over there, and I think that's a friendly directly in front.
Guide on me. Guide on me. Follow me.
What is that yak? Is that the yak in front there? Oh, it is. Okay. I guess I'll just follow him for a bit. Where's he gone? There he is. Oops, had the wrong missile selected there. Ah, shit, yeah, there we go. Right. Oh, he definitely sees me. I'm gonna fly low, avoid the missile, there we go, and mine's gonna hit because he didn't fly low. See, it's so ridiculously easy. It's so stupid. And it looks like he's turning off. Where's this other guy? He's still turning in, okay. And that might be... Yeah, see, I learned from my mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, I learned from my mistake there, from before, not to go into a head-on. But see, that guy knows what he's doing though. Like, that's the second time we've sort of been head-to-head, and he was literally, I mean, he was below the tree line. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way a radar missile's getting him, and we're sort of forced to demerge. I think I haven't actually dogfought, like, really dogfought someone who knows what they're doing in the Ak-141, so I'm not sure how good that plane actually does in a dogfight. I feel like the F-14 should be able to beat it though. Surely.
To the designated grid zone.
I mean, it's a fat, heavy thing with like stubby wings, right? Like, how good is it going to be? I mean, it's got like incredibly high wing loading, like the Yak-38. I know it's got a powerful engine, but still.
On me. Guide on me.
Oh, someone fired a missile over here. So that means there's an enemy here that I'm not picking up on radar yet, and I think I can see him. He's like right where my marker is. Probably can't see that on YouTube, but the radar's not picking him up because, again, he's with aspect. I know I'm going to repeat myself like 1,000 times this video because I actually have like a lot to complain about when it comes to this aircraft, these type of aircraft, I should say. Right, so he's going to turn around. I'm going to fire a missile. He's going to try and notch it. I'm going to go into pulse mode. Hope he doesn't chaff. The missile has...
Need cover!
Oh. I thought the missile forgot where it was there, but it found itself. So what's getting locked from over there, but I'm not sure if I've notched him now, or like, he's just stopped locking me. Ah, no, there we go. It's him. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay low. Wait to fire my missile, just so he doesn't, like, you know, instinctively dive to the ground. There you go, fire off my missile. And it gets, like, it's so stupid. He obviously didn't know about the trick, but like, like, you know, like, it's not just me, right, that thinks this is a bit dumb, right? I mean, seriously, let me know in the comments if you think this is like a good sort of, you know, feature in the game. But I just think it's so stupid, man. Okay, one at a time, please, guys. Come on. Guess I'll go for this guy. I think he's a little bit closer. Oh, he got quite close.
Need cover! Move after me!
Oh my god, dude, the entire enemy team is after me, it feels like. Try and call out for cover here. I don't think I'm gonna survive this.
Move after me!
Alright. We're gonna put the wings forwards. We're gonna try and slow it down a little bit as we get to our optimum rate speed. What is that? So we got a MiG-21 and a 141 by the looks of it. Oh, it's because we're on the A point. Okay, fair enough.
Guide on me!
Kind of tricky. Gotta sort of try and keep tabs on that guy. And then also keep tabs on the MiG-21. And then also... yeah, keep tabs of any, like, third parties. Okay, the 141 is just... and the... yeah, okay. And a teammate kills me, of course he does. Oh, who's locking me from behind? I think that was unintentional. This is a teammate's, like, radar beam going through my plane. I think this guy is enemy.
On me! Move after me!
I'm assuming he's just flying away in a straight line, lovely. I'm gonna lock him up in pulse mode, see if he flares or anything like that. Fire off Fox 1 home. That should reach from this range. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. That's what happens when you just ignore your RWR. Speaking of RWR, I was getting pinged from over there.
Well done!
This guy needs a YouTube tutorial for bombing bases. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that guy's obviously skimming the trees. So is that guy, so my radar missiles aren't gonna be able to do anything. And it's kind of like, it really sucks because like, the plane like the F-14, it does not get AIM-9Ls, right? So if your opponent is flying low, there's absolutely no way that you can kill them in a head-on, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, because you only get AIM-9Hs, right? So it's like, what's kind of like the point of flying this over something like an F-16? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I know the radar like has more range to it, but you know, like as if that plays like some sort of crucial role, you know. I mean, the F-16 radar goes up to like what, like 30 miles or something like that. At least 30 miles, you can still like sort of reliably pick up people. I'm gonna try. I think it's, yeah. See the radar marker's already going below the plane. So no? No, that MiG-21 didn't. That missile didn't kill the MiG-21? Okay, that's, yeah, whatever. I think that's him. Oh no, it's an F-16 actually, not a 21. Oh! Alright, well, it was too late to save him anyway, so I don't want to hear it.
Need cover.
I was actually making sure that I wasn't gonna, like, hit the F-16. So I wasn't sure what the side one was actually locked onto, but, you know. Whatever, he's dead anyway. Alright, so I'm getting locked from these two geezers up ahead. They're actually pretty close, I think. I'm just gonna stay low. Oh, that guy might be high enough. I'm just gonna pre-flare a little bit, just in case. Oh my... Really, dudes? Come on. Getting 3 guys ahead of me, and then there's a guy here. Just dropping a flare every now and then actually helps. Okay, that guy was pretty slow by the looks of it.
Guide on me.
Nah, I was hoping that was gonna... Okay, critted him. No. It's like my commentary is like a bit shit here. I'm actually sort of concentrating not to die whilst fighting 3 guys. Okay, we got the first one. That's another 29. Okay, team, now would be a good time to come save me, please.
Guide on me.
Fire off that Sparrow. Please kill him. It gets him. Nice. And now we just need to deal with this guy.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Oh shit, I'm way too fast. I need to be careful actually, because like, if I black out here. Combat flaps, get him to overshoot, because he's got that lead indicator, don't forget. Come on, teammates, please. Please save me. I'll be forever grateful. Yes, it's not looking good. Try and reverse him. But I think Paul's better AOA than I do. Oh my god, look at that nose go around. calling out for cover again, but
Follow me. On me.
and he gets me. Okay. Never mind. Oh well, I got two of them. Oh well. So obviously he managed to get on my 6 whilst I was dealing with the other two guys. But yeah, maybe I don't know. I could have played that a little bit better. Like I was a bit too fast. I let myself get a bit too fast, and that's what allowed him to get inside my turn circle. So yeah, but it's just, well, what can you do? I called out for my team like 4 times and nobody showed up. So yeah, so I'm just gonna kick it into full burn to get back there as fast as possible because that's generally. I feel like there's quite a bit of action over there right now, and it
Attention to the
also
map.
burns a bit of fuel on the way there as well, making us a bit lighter. So let's trim up here, -8. I'll go -6 actually, because once I start losing speed, I'm going to regret going on -8.
The enemy is winning.
Just gotta lock that guy up, just like sort of hopefully confuse him a little bit. Or disorientate him because he's got a friendly behind him. Actually, is he not gonna react to that at all? Right, fair enough. What is he gonna do to? No? No, that's gonna hit him. Okay, never mind. What I've got 1 sparrow left and 3 sidewinders. Okay, so that should be good. Oh, the enemy team's basically left. Okay. I thought we were past this. I thought American teams could actually have fun now. But oh well. So there's a carrier. We've got the air brake on. Move the wings all the way forwards.
After me.
I'm gonna put combat flaps down. Actually, I'm gonna put landing flaps down once we get below 250. There we go. I'm gonna put dampening on as well. Why not? And we're sort of aiming for a speed between sort of 130 and 150 knots. So we're at 160 now. We're approaching 150. I'll put the air brake out. Maintain a little bit of throttle, just to sort of maintain the speed. And at this point, I always like to put gear down. If it's a full session, it's kind of dangerous doing this because you do get shot down like quite often. But yeah, so you can see the runway on the carriers is a little bit offset. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this. So you kind of have to come in from this like sort of funny angle from the right, at the back of the carrier. Also, I hope he doesn't turn. Sometimes they like to do that, but it looks like he's driving pretty straight. And now we're just, what are we doing? Maintaining 140 knots. Slowly come down. Reduce the throttle. Aim for the wires a little bit low. There we go. Throttle up just in case we missed it. I think we did actually miss it. We came down a little bit too early there, but you know, the physics in what the anyway, the physics in this game sort of, you know, a little bit generous when it comes to that. But yeah, anyway, that match kind of died off. There was just one person on the enemy team, and I'm not interested in that type of gameplay. So, final score. Okay, so it says there's like 7 people here, but basically it was only this guy. I'm not sure why the game does this, but anyway, final score was, oh, I can't show you now. I think it was about 11-5 or something. And I made about, I think I just about broke even actually. I think I made like probably about 100k for like, you know, 45 minutes work. But I did die like 5 times, so that's another like, I don't know, what, 125,000 in the F-14 with 25,000 repair cost. Yeah, something like that. So basically I broke even. Stupid, dude. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I could kind of showcase a little bit what the F-14 is like to fly in sim battles right now. Basically, it all boils down to the fact that if your enemy is flying somewhat close to the ground, you have zero head-on capability of the missiles, and it essentially just forces you into a dogfight. And you know, if you're up a high altitude, if you're on certain maps like Rocky Canyon or Afghanistan, you're not gonna win that fight. You know what I mean? So it makes the F-14 really difficult to play on certain maps. And then when you get to these maps that take place on lower altitude, like Denmark, for instance, or you know Sinai or whatever like that, or Tunisia, um, you can dogfight, but the massive heat signature that this thing has makes it really easy, or not really difficult, but more difficult to flare off missiles than it does in other planes. Generally, you have to like cut your burner and even like throttle down the engine quite a few, by you know, quite a few percent in order to get the engine temp down so that the missiles actually go for your flares. And also you're a huge target, and that does make a difference when it comes to like spotting and stuff like that. So like bigger targets are naturally they render in sooner, or they're easier to spot at distance and stuff like that. They're also easier to identify as well, which is something that you can't forget when it comes to sim. But yeah, that's basically what it's like. Hopefully in a month or two they're gonna get rid of this like stupid flying low to avoid radar missiles thing that was on about. Or at least reduce it so back to what it was. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.